Hey, what is up? It's Crusade, and for this killer video, it's going to be a bit change of pace. I'm going to show you how to be a real nice killer, how to be actually nice as a killer, and that is showing mercy on the occasion, in what situations it is appropriate to show mercy, and it's not usually something that I commonly do. I know there are killers out there who do like to show mercy. Maybe it's like they kill 3 of their survivors and they let one guy get the hatch. For me, it's I justify it if, I'm like rank 4 killer right now. I know I could easily get rank 1 killer, and the thing is that I'll still get matched against rank 20s or rank 18s, whatever, just really low rank survivors. And I've started doing this a lot more, but if I do get a lot lower ranked, I will play to more or less the best of my ability. I will make some strange decisions, like I won't, fully commit to a guy, chase him down, and kill him right away. I'll just kind of spread the damage out, but I will apply as much pressure as I possibly can to the survivor team, but I try to make sure I give them ample opportunities to keep each other alive and be altruistic. And what you can do with this is you can actually get 15, 16,000 points, maybe even 20,000 points if you burn some of the survivors on the sacrifice meter, putting them on a hook, not trapping it or whatever, and letting them escape, or letting other survivors rescue them, and then remembering that that survivor, you got into a struggle state on that hook, so you want to avoid putting him on the hook further, and you can actually have all 4 survivors escape, but you still get a bunch of points. And I'm going to be showing a game where pretty much that happens, except one guy doesn't make it out, but I'll talk about that. And then I'm going to show another game where I do show mercy for only one player, and I have a reason. They're all low rank, but I have a reason for not showing mercy for the other players. So let's go ahead and hop in this first game here. Alright, it's the Claudette Squad at fuck. Alright, so for this game I'm going to be showing mercy all across the board. I'm going to do, just like I said in the intro, I'm going to do a lot of damage and shit, but I'm not going to try and actually get anyone killed. Also, for this game, I run Deerstalker, Iron Grasp, No One Escapes Death, and Brutal Strength as my loadout normally. But for this game, I switched out. As you can see, I have Whispers, and I took off Iron Grasp because if I wanted them to wiggle free, like intentionally wanted to let them wiggle free, I wanted it to be easier for them. So I decided to just try out Whispers here. So I'm doing a little trap juggling here. I find a trap on the ground, and I set a trap somewhere that's a good spot next to where that next trap I want to pick up is. So there's a trap here next to my shack, so I'm going to place one at the shack and then just go pick that up really fast, because that's super convenient to do. That's something I do a lot as a trapper, to minimize travel time and be able to set up as quickly as possible as well. Alright, so get a lead. We get a visual right away because he sprints. Yeah, we can see him clearly. And just gonna go ahead and chase. Easy hit on the window vault there. And almost jukes me a little bit. But we're actually gonna go ahead and get him down. Because we do want to get someone on a hook. Because again, I'm showing mercy, and it may not seem like it right now, but we are going to be heavily rewarding altruistic play. So I'm going to put this guy on a hook. I see scratch marks a little bit there, and yeah, we're going to get some more damage in. So we hear someone working on a generator over here, and I want to go ahead and chase them off. Of course, I saw that survivor, and they circled around to heal this guy, so I rushed back over here. It's like the whole team's over here trying to heal this guy, so definitely gonna have to chase them away. But I definitely wanted to keep them off that generator. Didn't want him to get a generator off while I was trying to hook somebody. But I got someone down. It's definitely easy to let someone just be dying, and because you have Deerstalker 3 and you just go around and hit more people. To get in, I mean, I already got quite a bit of Hunter, boosting up Brutality as well. We're not really worried about Deviousness. So we're gonna walk back over here and check up on this guy. Fortunately, that player got healed, and then I got him downed again. So, oh yeah, and one thing about the Deerstalker perk, if you don't know, is that when you see their aura, like they're laying on the ground right there. Hard to think before, you could see that they were like crouched over, but I could still see them. I could see their aura, and that means they're getting healed, because when you're dying and getting healed, you're crouched over instead of just laying on the ground. I definitely think that should be changed. I think the devs should make it so if you're being healed while dying, you should stay on the ground, because that's kind of too big of an advantage for the killers. And I get the double here. So this is actually good because I burned a little bit of sacrifice meter on the player that's on the ground right now, so I get him on the hook. And yeah, I do Trapper. And I'm gonna go pick up this other guy, take him far away. Oh, he's getting healed. These guys are really they're really trying to keep each other alive, so they already got the other guy off the hook. I mean, I'm not really afraid to, you know, put people on hooks here, and because I know they'll probably go for the saves. But I do want to try and keep track of, you know, who's going to get instantly sacrificed if I have them burn too much of their sacrifice meter. So I don't want to actually put them on a hook. But this guy, he wasn't in struggle state yet, so we can put him back on, and he'll only be at 50%. The same with the other player who's now on at like 55% blood right now. Kind of bleeding out, but I'm just going to go ahead and scour the area a little bit, because I can keep an eye on him from a decent distance with the Deerstalker. Kind of OP, but we are going to utilize it. By the way, on the farm map, specifically, if you don't know, the hill is insanely good for the killer. Especially if you're really good at spotting movement in the distance, just like a few pixels moving. If you get on top of a hill and you can see over the cornfields, I have done some crazy spotting on farm maps, so definitely try that out, just standing on top of there. Okay, so I guess I didn't see that guy hiding in the tree. Again, like I said, when I'm playing killer, I'm super focused, and that kind of really narrows my vision for some reason. It does feel like it is a lot harder to see. Oh, see someone there, because they're right in front of my face. But yeah, I'm not sure if other people have that problem, but it's definitely something that I have trouble with. It definitely does help, as I said, to stand there, like stand on top of a hill or something and just spot from there. Definitely a lot easier. But got damage on that guy. Just gonna let this guy bleed out. And just kind of let him get saved. But I do want him to draw more people out, because I do want to continue doing damage. And keep putting pressure on these guys. Because they are doing good, but, you know, I really want to test their abilities. Oh, see? Kind of abusing this here. But he was at pretty high recovery, so he was able to get him up. And I could have downed him again there, but I figured he wanted to actually play the game instead of sitting there in dying state, so I decided to pass right over him and get this other guy. Oh, I think this player's spent, yeah, a lot. They've lost a lot of blood, but I know that they still have 50% on their meter, so I'm going to put them on a hook. And since they're at 50, they start at 50%, I don't trap them, because I want it to be a little easier to hook, or to unhook. So he gets unhooked, that's fine. A little bit over 50% on sacrifice meter, and no one's actually been sacrificed, so definitely take note of that. and this little area is crazy good for traps. There's so much grass near pallets and windows. Barn is definitely good with the traps, except for the triple window area. There's not really any grass there. And there's 4 generators that still need to be taken, but I'm gonna trap the exit gate anyway because I'm counting on the survivors to activate the rest of those 4 generators. Saw a bit of scratch marks, so it's probably someone hiding around here because I got whispers up as well. And someone gets trapped over there. That's cool. This guy hasn't had the best of luck. No one's come to save him, so I'm just kind of deciding what to do here. Because I know if I hook him, he's dead. So I just get him out of the trap and leave. Because I can't really do much more to him other than maybe bait him. So long as I don't want to actually kill him, but again, I am showing mercy here. So we're going to go ahead and take this lead. See Claudette, or one of the Claudettes, hiding in the bushes there. Simple chase down. Do a little cut off here. Yeah, he wasn't paying attention. Definitely too focused. Should have been keeping track of me. And should have noticed that I went inside the building there, so vaulting in there with me was not the best choice. We know he's got a full meter, so I'm going to go ahead and trap him. And now we also know that the only other person I can hook is Kraken. So we're going to be on the lookout for them. Unfortunately, since all 4 players are Claudette, it's not like I can spot him too well. Although we kind of know some of the players' clothing a little bit, but it's still not the easiest to keep track of. That actually could be a little strategy as a 4-man squad of survivors to all wear the same exact outfit. Definitely going to be a little confusing for the killer. Pro strats. But I'm going to collect the trap. This guy's already at like 40%. I'm a little worried for him, but he gets off. But since he got off the hook past 50%, his next hook is an insta-kill, so there's only 1 player that we can hook left. Scratch marks all over the place, so we're going to look for a lead here. Of course, I can still use any player to get brutality for the 300 a pop on a swing. And we find him back here. I'm kind of like, I really don't want to hit this guy again. But I end up hitting him anyway, because there's no one else around, so I was like, yeah, whatever. But again, just going to let him bleed out. And staying on top of here is another good vantage point. And unfortunately, this guy, Queen Stark... Oh, another Claudette. Queen Stark ends up bleeding out. His teammates don't go to save him, and I'm pretty sure, because he goes to the corner of the map, I'm nowhere near him. And I think his aura gets bugged, because I've seen the auras get bugged out a lot, even on like exit gates as the killer and all that stuff. So I think it bugged out on him. They couldn't see where he's at, and he bled out. So, because they were being so aggressive on the altruism, I don't think they would just leave him. Like... they wouldn't just leave him, so he was definitely bugged. But that's unfortunate. But this player pulled a fast one on me. Not entirely sure where they went. The barn, while window vaulting is pretty nerfed, there's a lot of line of sight in the barn. So you could, run around corners and hide from the killer pretty well in there, actually. Am still looking for this player because I heard the grunting noises a little bit, but I'm trying to locate him, pinpoint the location. But might as well just break this pallet. Only 1 generator left, and just waiting, really hoping to get that Kraken guy so I can get a little more sacrifice. but you know, we should be well over 10k already. Deviousness is max. Hunter and Brutality, I think, are both maxed. And there's the exit gates. So, No One Escapes Death 3 is on a 2-minute timer now. As you can see, it's already like clocking around there. And I figured they would go over here because the dying guy's over here. But I hadn't really caught on that he might be aura bugged. But I also wanted to trap the door. And so I just leave. I'm going to go check the other exit gate. And of course, farm is actually really hard to defend both exit gates because the maps in farm are usually pretty big. Alright, that guy those guys open the gate. Yeah, it's really hard to control back and forth these maps. Especially you can't really see through cornfields too well, so you can't spot if someone's opening the door or anything like that. But I mean, we did want these guys to get out, and like I said, unfortunately Queen Stark bleeds out, but can't do much about that. Alright, so the escape hatch is open now. And yeah, we spot this guy here. And since I don't have No One Escapes Death 3 up anymore, I'm like, whoa, damn. I kind of have to keep my positioning insanely good to dissuade him from trying to run by me. Even though he should just run by me, but and he probably doesn't know that No One Escapes Death is up on the timer. So he's probably playing it a little extra safe. And of course, like, when it's in this situation, I completely was not using my whispers at all. I should have noticed that they weren't up, so there's no point in staying here. But yeah, this is like the first time I've ran with this perk, so I wasn't really paying attention to that. But this guy gets trapped in one of my traps, so I'm like, damn, that sucks to be you. But I can't really sacrifice him if I want him to get out. And I mean, he does deserve to get out. I mean, I'm a really high rank killer. These guys are really low rank, but they played really, really well. So I'm not really down to just throw this guy on a hook. And I'm running backwards. I'm trying to run backwards. So he goes towards the escape hatch and exit gate. Pretty sure the escape hatch was over by that exit gate. And he was to the left there, but what I'm doing is I'm trying to like shepherd him over in that direction, so I'm trying to be over on the side so he goes towards that exit gate. And I mean, he should have escaped by now, but he's playing pretty strange. Because I go to this gate and I see that he hasn't escaped yet and he's not here. So I'm guessing he's playing super cautious. Okay, so I found the escape hatch and he's right next to it. I don't know why I didn't jump in it. Maybe he didn't see it yet. I think he's playing way too cautious here and ends up getting him downed. Of course, he was injured there and he shouldn't have tried to hide there. That was a huge mistake. You know, I could punish that by, you know, by sacrificing him, but I'm like, it's okay. Escape hatch is right here, so I'm just gonna go ahead and drop him. Be like, you're free now. Alright, cool. That was the first game. It was a pretty long match, but yeah, got plenty of points for a rank. Almost enough for 2. If I would have been able to burn that one guy, the last guy on a hook a little more, it might have been better. 30,000 points total because I used a hollow shell. That's not bad. See, that is how you farm in Dead by Daylight as a killer. I mean, you at least put on a show. You think of yourself as like maybe a DM in Dungeons and Dragons or something, because the killer is in control of the match, what happens in a match anyway. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and jump in another game, and let's see if the survivors give me an opportunity to show a little more mercy here. Alright, got a couple of Jakes, Claudette and Meg, so no Dwight in this game, but they are pretty low rank. We got a rank 13, that's still pretty low rank, in my opinion. Of course, I'm rank 5, so again, my plan is to keep track of everybody's sacrifice meter and make sure no one dies. Make sure I'm keeping control of that, but also, you know, putting pressure on them, downing people, giving them opportunities to be altruistic. So I'm kind of like, it's kind of like I'm farming again, but I'm still trying to put on a show here, and they're going to actually have to try still, but I'm going to be throttling a little bit, so to speak. Alright, so we got another farm map, Coldwind Farm. Torment Creek. This is the one with the fallen over silo. So, not too bad of a map. Of course, with this new patch, we got that bunch of hay bales there. And trapping this side of the window, if this window's active, is definitely really good, because, I mean, there's a huge patch of grass here. So it's not that easily spotted. But gonna go ahead and pick up another trap, because I am a trapper. I'm gonna be placing traps as a trapper. Another hill here, could definitely use that, but I do want to set up maybe 1 or 2 more traps and scout out a little bit here as I do that. As you see, we got some pistons moving on that one, and it's a survivor found and music is playing, but damn, am I clueless. No fucking idea, man. But we're gonna search really hard, but we get a lead over here, so we're like, yeah, fuck that guy. And we got scratch marks, but they faded already, so I'm like, damn it. Okay. Forgot to activate his cloaking ability, clearly. Oh, we're gonna break that pallet. Brutal strength 3, 40%. Faster pallet breakage. And I just kind of stood there spotting, because I knew he was back there, but I didn't want to get juked or anything. So I just stood there and waited for him to make a move. Kind of OP, but whatever. I'm gonna throw this guy on a hook. I'm not gonna trap it, cause oh yeah, I forgot. I'm running with Spies from the Shadows this time instead of Whispers, cause I didn't really like having Whispers. And I put Iron Grasp 3 back on and took off No One Escapes Death, cause it's like, I don't know, that perk is stupid. So we're gonna see how this setup goes. Of course, we got that prompt back there, and I didn't see that guy, but oh, we see a couple of crow prompts back there, so we know they ran back there. And yep, he's hiding back there. Of course, shouldn't be hiding when you're injured. I don't know how many times people are gonna do that, but God. And this is the new Infinite, by the way. You just run around in circles. Okay, maybe not. But he was saved pretty fast. So we're gonna put him back on a hook. And I'm not gonna trap it, of course. And I should probably be, I mean, I would be searching a little more for that guy normally, probably. But I want her to be saved, so I don't care. But we're gonna trap that window, because getting 1,000 points is not a bad idea. And he's saved, and we see crows over there, so we know kind of where they're headed. Meg not looking the right direction, so blindside him a little bit. And I would love him to jump in that window. Yes, we've done it. Did I hit him before the animation ends, so he won't fall out of the trap, and you can still pick him up. Hitting him before the animation ends, it puts him in dying state, but he'll still be in the trap. But picking them up out of the trap nets you 500 points. But you may want to hit them to get them out of the trap if you just don't have time. Maybe you need to chase another survivor, or you want to pick up the trap first, and you're not really worried about those 500 points, because maybe getting them down faster is going to net you more. Just kind of a snap decision you need to make. Usually you want to pick them up, though. Get that hit before he stuns me. Not bad. But we figure he's going for the unhook, but you know, I definitely want a reason to not go back to the hook. See some prompts, so I'm gonna chase him down. Of course, leaving that hook. You know, we should also note that his hook meter is past 50%, so we can't hook that guy again. if we want him to survive. Well, we get this guy down, and can't throw him on that hook. It's gone. So we're gonna throw him over here. Do have Iron Grasp 3, so we're not too worried about these Jakes here. Man, I don't know what he was thinking. That was ballsy. I'll respect that, but not the right choice by far. And let's see. Come on, jump through the window. Okay, this guy got unhooked. And the other guy that I put on a hook a long time ago never got unhooked. I don't know why. They had so much time, so that definitely makes me not want to show mercy, because they made a huge mistake by letting that guy die. And then they're gonna give me another reason, and right here, this guy, I didn't really want to show this in the video, but if you stand back here as a dying survivor, you can't pick him up. So I'm saying and obviously he's doing that intentionally. So I'm saying, all right, I'm killing these guys 100%, except for one person, because obviously only he's abusing the bug. But they didn't save that one guy. He's abusing a bug. Fuck these guys. Mercy is over, as far as I'm concerned. Except for I end up choosing someone to not kill because I felt they performed a bit better than their teammates, and they didn't use any scumbag tactics. So we are gonna apply some mercy, just not all around like I did the previous game, because again, the reasons previously stated. Okay, so he snapped my trap. Not the smartest idea, because it completely alerts that I'm... Well, actually, I don't know how... Oh yeah, he crawled through the window, even though my trap was there, because he got the prompt outside of the range of the trap, and it puts him in the animation to climb through the window. So his hitbox never actually went on top of that bear trap there. Okay, and I saw the guy get healed up, so I'm like, yes, perfect, thank you, give me this guy. I am singling this guy out. He was abusing a bug. I mean, this guy, he got put in a trap, so I pick him up, but I don't really care about him. I want this guy, because look, he's going right back for that bug abuse, and I'm like, alright, scumbag. And we're going to go put this guy on a hook, and we're going to camp the hook really hard, because fuck this guy. Okay, so put him on the hook. That guy's calling over there. So we're gonna pick this guy up, and I do end up, I mean, not camping him super hard. I walked back a little bit because I know I got time with Iron Grasp 3. I was like, alright, we're gonna camp this guy. I need to make sure he dies. See Claudette, yeah, you're going in for the rescue, but I'm not even worried about Claudette. See, he's running straight back for the shack. No. Picking up right away. Giving him absolutely no opportunity to abuse that bug again. I'm going to put him right back on the hook. And I'm going to scour the area a little bit. Okay, we see this guy. And since I'm only going to show mercy on one person, it's fine to get them all down. But now I don't need, because now I don't need to camp the hook. I can just throw this guy on another hook. Oh, but he ends up wiggling free because I did have him on my back for a little bit beforehand. So we're going to have to do a little more chasing. But luckily that other guy is already sacrificed, so don't have to worry about him unhooking. And he's not going to be able to heal another player while I'm chasing him, so... Oh, and he gets trapped. Of course that window is so common. If you're getting chased to this area, and you don't know whether or not it's trapped, it's trapped. So, definitely be aware of that. Especially since it's in the bushes, I mean... Not much you can do. Small game is such a good perk right now. Well, actually not really. I think a lot of killers are playing Hillbilly and maybe Wraith because of the window choosing nerf, so yeah. Small game is... I mean, it really hard counters the Trapper. Not hard counters, but it does really counter. but it's like rock, paper, scissors, right, with one of your perks, so... I mean, I always definitely run it, because the amount of times that I just randomly get trapped so damn high that I just can't afford to not run it. Alright, so right now, I mean, there's no reason, I'm not like baiting this dying survivor, there's no one else other than this dying survivor, but I'm really looking for the trapdoor. And it takes me a while, but I end up finding it, so I'm just going to make a cut there. Okay, so I got him on my back, we found the trapdoor, and then I take him to the trapdoor, drop him, and we let him go. So, showed mercy to that player, because I felt that they played a little better. Of course, they were pretty low rank. My intention was to show mercy to all players in that match, but again, they kind of changed, they convinced me to do otherwise. So, rip those 3 guys. Congratulations to the other guy. And that is how you show mercy, and that's how you be a nice killer, and that is how you farm points as a killer. Of course, it's not ideal to get rank 20s as a rank 1 survivor or rank 1 killer. I mean, for some people it is, because you still get a rank or a pip, even if you're getting it against rank 20s. If you're like rank 3 or 4, maybe that should be changed. Maybe if you're going up against players who are much less ranked than you, you shouldn't gain a pip, but you shouldn't lose a pip either. But if you do get less than 10k, then maybe you should lose like 2 pips or something like that. So I know that sounds really harsh, but I mean, if you're going up against players that are much less ranked than you, it does make sense, to me at least, in my opinion. But anyways, hope you enjoyed this video. This is gonna be a thing that I do from now on. So if you get in a match against me, you know, maybe I'll be nice. Maybe if you're high rank, I will show you no mercy. But I will see you guys until the next video. Peace.
You didn't come out time.
I hit them.
It's alright. It's alright. We'll flashlight him.
Blinded.
Blinded.
Right, I'm out here.
No, you're not.
No, get back down here. He ran away.
Go stand under hooks. Stand under a hook. Give me that hook. Oh, it feels so good.
This is my favorite part.
Damn it, Dwight. Damn it, Dwight. Damn it, Dwight. Stop tickling my armpits, man.
Oh. Oh.
Dang it, you guys suck at this game. You guys are so bad. How could you all get down in the basement? Crusade, I thought you were good at this game. Take a screenshot and be like, the best killer I've ever fought.
I win!
Now just escape through the hatch.